Elizabeth Sobek.
You've heard the bad news, and it's all true. The Pharaoh Plague is devouring the biosphere. Life itself will cease to exist. But does that have to be the end? What if we could give life a future? What if we could build a kind of seed from which, on a dead planet, life could blossom anew? This is the aim, the hope, of Project Zero Dawn. To create a super-intelligent, fully automated terraforming system and bring life back from lifelessness. What would such a system require? At its core, it would need a true AI, fully capable of making the trillions of decisions necessary to reconstitute the biosphere. An immortal guardian, devoted to the reflourishing of life. We call it Gaia. Mother Nature as an AI. But that's just the core of the system. She will need to be surrounded and empowered by a comprehensive suite of subordinate functions. Think of them as extensions of Gaia's mind, each dedicated to a specific purpose. Now, these aren't AIs, but make no mistake, each presents an engineering challenge more profound than anything the human species has ever before attempted. Hardware that preserves and then gestates the billions of seeds and embryos from which life will be reborn. The construction of underground facilities to hold it all. And that's just the start.
Wow.
We don't have to build the entire system. The beauty of a fully automated terraforming system is that it can build itself. Now, over the days to come, you'll learn how all these functions, all these pieces that you'll be working on, fit together. How we'll race the clock to execute our harvest initiatives, write the software, build the tech and the facilities. How we'll lock it down and seal it up before the inevitable occurs. But even more important, you'll know how it doesn't end here. How Gaia will generate those deactivation codes General Harris talked about, and build the transmission arrays to broadcast them, shutting down the Pharaoh robots for good. How Gaia will not just build, but imagine any conceivable robot it needs to do its work across centuries. From detoxifying the Earth's ravaged atmosphere and poisoned seas, to the regreening of the Earth from cryopreserved seed stalks, to rewilding the Earth with animal life. And then, when all that is done, how a new generation of human beings, spawned at cradle facilities around the globe, will partake of Apollo, the vast archive of human knowledge and cultural achievement from which they will learn of us, our world. And most important, how not to repeat our mistakes. It's not an impossible dream. It is within our grasp if we work tirelessly and stop at nothing to achieve it. We can't stop life from ending. But if you will help me, help Gaia, we can give it a future. Join me and help make that future real.
Did you understand anything? I didn't understand anything.
So, the whole Earth destroyed, but then remade?
Yes. By a machine. A machine of creation.
And what is a machine?
Elizabeth did this. For life.
Which one is a machine?
But why Hades then? If it was part of Gaia, how did it end up in the wreckage of a Pharaoh robot?
It's true.
Why does it want to kill me? And Apollo, the archive of knowledge, what happened to that?
I'm as confused as you are. Maybe the answers lie ahead.
Wait, I need to go through here, no? Yes. Wait, I kind of confused in where I am right now. I already checked this. Yes. I already checked everything behind. Let's continue. I just crossed this. I saw that animation. There is a lot of data in here. You are now in possession of information regarding the true nature and purpose of Project Zero Dawn, classified far above top secret. As such, we regret that you cannot be allowed to leave the facility. There are 3 options available to you at this point. Please consider each carefully. Trained counselors are standing by to assist you in making your choice. Okay, so the people that was selected for doing whatever and they were having mental issues after doing that whatever because they were traumatized, they cross the door and see this. So either you have the choice of 1 participation. You will be assigned to a sub-project team based in your area of expertise. You should be aware that the way forward will be difficult and the project's outcome is uncertain. You will be expected to work in a minimum of 80 hours per week, and your communications with family members will be strictly limited and monitored in real time. Upon successful completion of the project, you and your immediate family or 2 persons of your chosen will be transferred to the Elysium sealed habitat to live out the remainder of your natural life. Infinite detention. Indefinite detention. I mean, so nowadays you have to be in jail 130 years. That I have seen those things, like that can be infinity as well. You should choose to decline participation in Project Zero Dawn. You will be confined indefinitely. You will be given 48 hours to reconsider, after which your decision to refuse participation, so you are kind of forced to consider irrevocable. Every reasonable effort will be made to make your term of confinement as comfortable as possible, but you will not be permitted contact with the outside world, and death within 18 months due to the Pharaoh plague is inevitable. When the Zero Dawn facility is abandoned, detainees who wish not to option for medical euthanasia will be released. Ooh, okay. Medical euthanasia. That information you have just received understandably calls into question the purpose of continuing to life. If you would prefer to end your life at this point, pain-free medical euthanasia is available. A 48 hours waiting period is required, during which time you may instead option for participation or confinement. So they also give, like, even if you pick it, you have 48 hours. Please notify a counselor when you are ready to make your choice, or if you have further questions. Kind of hard, no? Ooh.
Of course I'll do it. To be given the opportunity to rebuild what the damage that I don't feel worthy of it, but I will do it, absolutely.
I want to stress that this was never about your culpability.
It is to me. Dr. Sobek, Margot, they were smart to get out of Pharaoh when they did, but not one of us took it as a warning sign. It just told ourselves that we're cut out for the BTRI cabals. That's the better than rapid innovation. But better at competing, better than the next guy, but better killing machine. It's just amazing how a century and a half of science fiction did nothing to swerve our species from the path of doom. I mean, I'm done with that life. I mean, I will work hard, twice as hard, to earn this, for my family to have a place in Elysium. I never thought that there could be atonement.
If you're still nauseous.
No, the inhibitors have kicked in. I can't feel the back of my tongue. I wish I could tell you I'd believe in this. But the damage is too great, too extensive, too complete. With all respect to Dr. Sobek's work at Miriam, no. No, life doesn't always find a way to keep going. Sometimes it never comes back. Like Syzygy East. Like the Congo. Like Timor.
Okay, so there were different
See to make
perspectives.
sure I behave this time.
Obviously.
Security.
Medical wing
For your protection.
inaccessible.
What the fuck? Ah, okay, I thought that they were okay. I just interrupt the playing because I thought that the room was playing another voice message. Nothing here. Ah, no. I think I got back. Okay, this. Oh. No, don't jump.
Intruder! Get her! It's a girl!
Whatever
She's
you
armed!
do, don't die now.
But why? Oh, coño, I didn't know that they were coming. Why I cannot see them? Okay, let's try to do this.
See this?
I mean, it's not like I don't have too many more options, to be honest. Okay, one left. I
Got
hate
this.
play. Oh my god, how hard it is to aim with this shitty thing.
Power's down.
Is there another
For the
route?
radiant eagle!
I've done this before. Just be my witness.
I'm not gonna die. Let me die.
Are you gonna die already or what? Oof. Ooh.
Bleed, but can't take another. Ah! Losing blood. Could be it.
Okay, what is this that? I'm a mood or what? No, I don't want this now. Throw this. Coño. Ah, they had
My turn.
yeah, your turn. Your turn.
Configuration.
This one is closed. It's connected to these things. Okay. Let's do that. Securation with holographic data show requires settings for near whole blocks. Where is it? Where is the data? Ah, look, is left, up, left. Left, up, left, and then what? Ah, here, left, up, left, down, right. Okay, there. All right. It was left, up, left. No, this one was okay. This one was okay. Left, up. Okay, no, deja esa. Shh. This one. Left. Left, out, left, down, right. Down here. And right. There you
Done.
go.
I should check the door nearby.
It's open.
Hey, I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay? Somehow, he managed to install an H-emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse. I don't get paid to clean up Brett's messes. If you want it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter, not me. Parker out.
Okay. So how is this one? So down.
There's a part missing. Maybe there's a storage area nearby.
Okay. So I guess here is gonna be the storage of that one, and then I'm gonna open the other one. Ito? There. Here, anything? No, just jumping down. Hear anything?
Found one. Looks intact.
How can I get in there? Ah, through here. Linda, Linda, Linda.
That should do the trick.
Okay,
Now
this
let's
was
get that door open.
this was the opposite. This one was down. Then right. This one was right. Then up, left, down. Up, left, and down. So I guess it has to be the other way around. So this one is down. Then right. This one right. And this one left.
That did it. Door should have power.
Now to see what lies beyond it.
Eclipse. They're here.
Avoid contact.
Lines look good.
Gaia. It's up there. Second floor.
Can you reach it?
So much for avoiding contact.
They don't know I'm here, no? How many of them? 1, 2, 3. I mean, probably I can do it.
For later.
Shoot. They saw me!
Fall before the shadow.
Where is the weapon of the other one? Where are you?
Why? Why?
Oh shoot! That's not right. Oh my. Why are you shooting me? Like that, this piece of shit.
Inaccessible. Elevators non-operational. Snare traps
Yes, I know. Okay, those.
Disappeared.
Yeah, I disappeared, please, I disappeared. Oh, fucking bitch.
Hide. Stay in shadow.
That's the last of them.
Alert. H-lock structural failure. Repeat.
Or not.
More people? Come on. Give me at least heavy.
You will pay.
Oh, fuck. No way, no way, no way.
try to run.
Okay, give me that.
Got him.
Okay.
Room's clear. For a moment, anyway.
Then get moving. You have to find Gaia.
Yeah. Can I zoom this through here, no?
Hello, I'm Margot Shen, and this is Hephaestus. As the name might, this is going to be the subordinate function that Gaia will use to make lots and lots of robots. Her personal forge. Except, it's not that simple. So you probably noticed that only about a third of you are robotics engineers. The rest, experts in machine cognition, virtual heuristics, that stuff. Well, that's because we aren't going to be the ones designing and building robots.
Oh.
The last thing we want is to burden Gaia with a bunch of outmoded 21st century designs. Waste of time. Our purpose is to empower Gaia to build the robots, and not just build, imagine, from scratch. Any robot she needs for any conceivable purpose, designed and fabricated at a snap of a finger. Hers. Her finger. So, Hephaestus isn't really the forge. It's more like the knowledge of craft and ingenuity of a mastersmith to wield the hammer. Encoded as software. Virtual creativity made real. Gaia's already learning. In simulation, she's doing some very creative things with fractal assembly and animal morphologies. Her designs aren't about to win the Liam Prize anytime soon. But hey, everyone has to start somewhere. So, yes, time to get started. Let's do this.
I don't get it.
Me neither.
Which part? It's a little technical at places.
If Gaia was designed to save life, why would the robots it makes attack people?
Perhaps it loves some forms of life more than others.
The derangement. The machines weren't always so angry.
True.
So why are they angry now?
Mostly they were docile until 10, 15 years ago.
Why?
For years, Hephaestus has been forcing cauldrons to make aggressive machines. I've seen it myself, in the cauldrons. Stalkers, Ravagers, the Thunderjaw. How could it do that? And why?
Why indeed?
It's Elizabeth Sobek's office. But it's sealed off. There's got to be a way inside. More Eclipse.
Careful now.
No, but don't worry, really.
Welcome to Apollo, the collective memory of the human species and the wellspring of knowledge for future generations. I am Samina Ebaji. Until recently, I was director of the International Culinary Institute in New Tehran. As a heritage professional, I devoted my career to the preservation of human knowledge, creative endeavor, and cultural achievement. Apollo is, therefore, the ultimate embodiment of a lifelong passion, albeit under the very worst circumstances imaginable.
Apollo.
The challenges before us are immense. Specifically, we will have to design and implement 4 major initiatives simultaneously. First, the construction of data repositories in cradle facilities around the world, ensuring redundancy. Second, think of a projected 180 million discrete data entries. 42 zettabytes of data in Mandarin, English, Spanish, and Arabic. Third, the transfer and encoding of all that data onto DNA encapsulated in synthetic
All of
process.
this lost.
The only medium
The
capacious
ancients
and
bred us
durable
gift
enough
to
to
us.
safeguard it without degradation for the
Greatest? How about the fact we exist at all?
To abide in ignorance is a curse, Aloy. You of all people should know that.
Calm.
Better not be one of ours. Oh!
Come on.
This disappeared. Found him.
Can you just give me your weapon?
It's open. Got you located.
Healing supplies. Lucky.
No way. Ay, why? Fucking son of a bitch. You piece of shit. I'm gonna fucking pee. I'm gonna know.
Perish.
Don't you dare.
You cannot hide from our wrath.
You wanted that? You wanted that? Now you have it.
That's the last one. Alone once more.
In what should have been a cave of wonders.
You know, Richard is good at aiming with these things. I'm horrible.
Welcome to Hades. Zero Dawn's extinction failsafe protocol. The ultimate killer app. Now, I know what you're thinking. The purpose of Gaia is to resurrect life. So why give her a subordinate function, only purpose of which is to wipe out life all over again? I mean, what the... what? Just plumb crazy, ain't it? Well, no, it isn't. Reconstituting a biosphere? That's a tall order. Tech smart as Gaia may be, odds are she won't get it right the first time. I mean, imagine you're Gaia, 200 years from now, and this new biosphere you're growing, it's all gone wrong. Alkalines are skyrocketing, coniferous forests eroding under the lash of superstorms that would have drowned Noah. It's chaos. Spinning top that won't stop wobbling. And what are you gonna do? Release phase 1 organisms into that hot mess? Hope their CO2 and methane can balance out what you got started? Hell no. What you're gonna do, Gaia, is step aside while Hades and does what you're just too darn nurturing and life-loving to do, which is burn that misbegotten mess of a biosphere to the ground and start over. Okay, not burn, more like reverse terraforming operations and suffocate it. But you get the idea. Hades takes the biosphere back to zero. Square one. Plate. And then, only then, does it hand the steering wheel back to Gaia and say, try again, old girl. And better this time, or we'll have to do this again. That's Hades. It's pretty badass when you think about it. Extinction on demand. Death on speed dial. All for the greater good, of course, but still, kind of metal.
This is
So
really bad
welcome to
managed.
Hades. Welcome to the void.
Okay, so if that's the original purpose of Hades, why does it want me extinct?
We need more data.
And how does it end up in the wreckage of a Pharaoh Titan, getting worshipped by the Eclipse like some kind of god?
I'm learning as you are, Aloy. Keep searching.
Looks like the only way onwards.
Welcome to Eleuthia, the crown and king of Gaia's subordinate functions. For it is by Eleuthia that the human race will continue to exist. I am Patrick Brochard-Klein, the Alpha in charge of this program. Now let one thing be perfectly clear from the outset. Eleuthia is not a genetic engineering project. Our goal is to preserve the human genome, not alter it. A snapshot of human genetic diversity, literally frozen in time. The genetic quintessence of our species, unmodified. Under my watch, our activities and initiatives will comply with the 2034 clone provisions and the 2048 rally accords.
So clones, what I was saying at the beginning.
Even trivial concern to you in light of present circumstances. But, as one of the authors of the Accords, it is far from trivial to me. The practical challenges before us are staggering in scope and complexity, but not...
It stops playing.
Cradle facilities. Elizabeth said a new generation of humans would be spawned inside such places.
She did.
All Mother Mountain. It was one of them?
There's only one way to be sure.
I mean,
the hatch wouldn't open. Something about a corrupted Alpha registry. I need to search Elizabeth's office.
I am a clone of Elizabeth. And the people that I know to know?
Are these what I think they are?
Artificial wombs. Machines to spawn a new generation of human beings.
All the people that I know, they are clones of other people that they exist already. No. Up or down? I need to go up in theory. Can you go there? Thank you. I mean, if it's what I'm understanding. Oof, how many things? Can I cross this? Yes, I can.
Nuts would benefit from antilopinate morphologies, though caprid forms show superior load-bearing capability. You're a quick study, Gaia. Dr. Sobek, as I have conducted this comparative analysis of mammalian morphologies, I've gathered extensive data on the quaternary extinction event. Oh? And your assessment? Gaia? Logically speaking, the extinction was a natural consequence. And yet, I find the loss of megafaunal species unaccountably sad.
How can Gaia
That they
have
passed
feelings?
forever into oblivion causes me to experience a grief
How?
that is difficult to describe. Am I malfunctioning?
Yes.
No, Gaia, you're not. This is good. It's very good.
No. Gaia shouldn't have those feelings. If Gaia start having feelings, it can be that she's have bad feelings. That's bad. That's bad. Really bad. How the hell she thinks that that's good? What a fucking dumb scientific woman. Don't pay me too much attention.
Pure logic won't cut it, Ted. To pull this off, Gaia's going to need to have some skin in the game. It has to care.
What if it runs amok? Have we learned nothing from our mistakes?
Your mistakes, I think you mean?
All I'm saying is give it a kill switch.
She was just born, Ted. I'm not gonna put a gun to her head while she's still in the cradle.
You talk like it's a child. What if it becomes a monster?
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol? Of course, Gaia, go on. I'm sorry to contradict you, but Mr. Farrow's argument is sound. At this point, the development of my psyche is not entirely predictable. To ensure preservation of life, a hardwired override is, I believe, a necessary safeguard.
Yes, it is.
Satisfied, Ted?
Jeez, Liz, just do what it says.
But this Elizabeth is kind of dumb as well. It's like, I'm kind of annoyed already.
Some component that got removed.
You will undergo a
Brief period of unconsciousness during relocation to Prime and final instatement.
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
When you're back up and running at the new site, we'll bring the subordinate functions online and see where we stand.
Elizabeth, I detect distress. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
I realize that circumstances compel us to launch earlier than we hoped, but all subsystems are operational. The odds stand in our favor.
But what if... Gaia, there's nothing left out there. You can't even survive unless you're wearing an environmental suit. There are billions dead, in fear and agony. What if... What if it was all for nothing?
Elizabeth, extinction was inevitable. Thanks to you, life will have a future.
You really believe that?
I believe in you, Elizabeth. In you, all things.
Okay, data corrupted. Okay, so where am I? Wait. If I'm looking at find angel, okay. Examine so it's terminal, okay. So there you go. All this pressure constantly. What is this?
The Alpha Registry master file.
Intact?
Yeah. No signs of corruption.
Then what are you waiting for? Copy the file.
With this, I can restore the registry at the hatch inside Allmother. Open it. Go inside.
And grasp the secrets within.
Where I was born. Maybe who gave birth to me.
Who? Are you really so naive?
It's Ali.
There will be no who waiting for you there, Aloy. Whatever birthed you into the world was a what, not a who.
You bastard.
Oh no, I had a legitimate birth. It's you, Aloy, who are the creation of a machine. But what kind of machine and why? Why were you created?
Eclipse.
You need to get out of there. What you found is too valuable. You're too valuable.
Uh-oh. And now what?
Still alive. Good.
How?
I have a more suitable death in mind for you, child.
How on earth? The blast of that bomb hit me through a window